Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ria. My teen recently asked me to make the viral feta pasta from TikTok and I accepted the challenge, but of course I added my own Caribbean twist using jerk shrimp and another secret ingredient. If you already love what you see and you're interested in preparing this somewhat easy and scrumptious pasta dish for yourself or for your loved ones this Valentine's Day, or for a satisfying weeknight or weekend meal, let's start cooking! To get some inspiration, or maybe it was just an excuse, I visited my favorite home goods store and purchased several packages of pasta. Radiatore, Fusioloni, and many others that I couldn't pronounce with my bad Italian accent. And also I got this colorful pasta. But $150 later, I ended up using this fusilli from the grocery. The basic recipe calls for pasta, my favorite crumbly, salty and tangy feta cheese, cherry tomatoes, fresh basil, and lots of olive oil. I added fresh garlic, shiitake mushrooms, and wild shrimp. To spice it up and make it a little different, I added these chemical and preservative-free spices that I also picked up at my favorite store. The process is so very simple. I place the feta cheese in the center of the tray, about 9 ounces, and then I surrounded it with the cherry tomatoes, a couple of cloves of sliced garlic. Then I added thyme, basil, and the olive oil. Not forgetting my favorite mushrooms, and I added half of the container. I initially planned to pan fry the remainder of the mushrooms and top of the pasta at the end of cooking, but I realized there was sufficient flavor and I really did not need it. But if you want to make this vegetarian, you can eliminate the shrimp and season the mushrooms with the jerk seasoning. To season the feta, I'm sprinkling on about a teaspoon and also spilling some on the bottom right there. Some of the herbes de Provence that I bought, and it's a combination of rosemary, basil, oregano, and thyme. My teen loves spicy, so I'm also adding some chili and bell pepper flakes. Now we'll drizzle on some very good quality extra virgin olive oil, and then we'll place it in the oven under the broiler and cook for about 7 minutes. I believe the original recipe calls for baking it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes, but I certainly don't have time for that. And before you put your feta cheese and tomatoes under the broiler to roast, make sure you already have your pasta cooking and it's almost done, and I'll tell you why later on. Next, I'll season the already washed and drained shrimp with the jerk rub, and it's a combination of brown sugar, peppers including black pepper, red pepper, jalapeno, chili peppers, dehydrated onion, garlic, spices including allspice, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, oregano, thyme, anise, cloves, and salt. A little bit of freshness, I'm adding more garlic and thyme leaves. I did not want to add too much of the jerk spice rub because I have to keep in mind that the feta cheese is already very salty, which is also why I did not add salt to the pasta. This is 1 pound of shrimp with 1.5 teaspoons of the dry spice powder, and you can use your favorite spice powder. And also note that this video is not sponsored. I just love the taste of the seasoning and I wanted to try something new. So this has been under the broiler for 7 minutes. I'm going to place a few of the shrimp in here and I'm going to return it under the broiler just to add a little bit of flavor in here as well. A little more flavor. And I could brown or sear the others. I just don't know what the result is going to look like with the shrimp, so I'm going to reserve a few. It's all about experimenting and seeing what works. I make all the mistakes so you don't have to. And here's why I told you that you need to have the pasta ready when the feta and the tomatoes are out of the oven, because at this point the feta is smooth, soft and creamy. And unfortunately our pasta was not done boiling yet, so this feta hardened in the process, which it was still very delicious, but if you want a creamy result, now is a good time to add your boiled pasta. I must add a disclaimer that if you're looking for the original simple recipe, this is not it. Butter makes everything better, so I'm just adding a little dab of butter to the pasta, but this is totally optional because there's already a lot of delicious fat in this recipe. And to kick up the flavor a few notches, we're adding our special ingredient, lobster, because today we're making it a special day and we're celebrating in a special way. I was inspired to saute the lobster and the remaining shrimp in butter, olive oil, garlic and parsley. And all of this is totally optional. I also added a few slices of red onion and the juice of half a lemon. And the rest is history, as they say. You just mix all the ingredients together and enjoy. And that's all there is to it, my sweet friends. Simple ingredients, easy techniques, resulting in an absolutely delicious and impressive pasta meal. Thanks so much for joining me once again. Let me know below if you've enjoyed being in the kitchen with me, learned something new, or if you plan to try this recipe. Give me a thumbs up, share this video with your social media community, email or tag me on Facebook or Instagram if you try any of my recipes, and do subscribe if you wish to be a part of the Cooking with Ria family. Until next time, stay safe, be well, cook, share, and love. Bye bye!